What's up, YouTube? George Leeman here with MuscleMasochist.com. I'm going to make a video for you guys today about strength versus power. Now, to put it simply, in the way I look at it, strength versus power. Power being your ability to jump high, to exert max force very fast. Strength being your ability to exert a good amount of force for a long period of time, or many times in a row. Figure someone very strong but not very powerful might squat 500 for 20 and max 600 pounds. Someone very powerful and not very strong might squat 600 pounds and squat 500 for 4. You can train for either. Typically, power comes from exerting max force as fast as possible. This does not mean you have to use your max weight. You could exert max force on any percentage of your max, 50%, 60%, speed work. You know, a lot of people do speed work. I always try and move weights as fast as humanly possible. You'll notice on my warm-ups on deadlifts, they're all basically trying to, flip the bar through the roof kind of thing. Just really, really fast, a lot of speed. Momentum is going to be what helps you finish the lift. Momentum is going to be what bends the bar, gets it to whip upwards if you pull it fast enough. If you guys will notice, when I shake the bar, it comes off the floor. A lot of that has to do with, power. I do a lot of strength training though. I do a lot of rep work, a lot of higher volume stuff. I believe that to be the best powerlifter you can be, you need to have both. You need to have strength and you need to have power. Now obviously in powerlifting you can never have too much of either. However, I've noticed a lot of people do not focus enough on strength, or they do not focus enough on power. They do one or the other. You will have people that train in a higher rep range all the time, and don't worry about moving weights fast. They're very methodical, slow, and controlled when they bench and squat and all that kind of stuff, and even when they deadlift. And you'll have people that do low reps all the time, always really fast, never even really do particular grinders even. It's usually, they work off a percentage, or they work up to a max for the day or something like that, but it's a training max, it's not an absolute max. And you end up getting people that have a large deficiency in one or the other. Like I said, you can squat 600 pounds, but you can do 500 for 20. You lack some power. You need to focus on power. You squat 600 pounds, you only do 500 for 3 or 4. You got to focus on strength. You can do both at the same time. Try and move weights fast, do higher reps, do volume. Also, you can go heavier. One of the things I like to do with my clients, because obviously I like to start people off with higher reps in the beginning. So I'll have them work up to a training single that's not their max, maybe 85%. Focusing on speed, max force output, trying to move weights as fast as possible. It'll normally drop the weight down, focus on some reps and stuff like that. Have them focus on their strength and building up muscle mass and stuff. Very easy to do both at the same time. Now, when it comes right down to it, sooner or later, you kind of got to prioritize one or the other depending on what stage of your training you're in. Beginning of a peaking routine, probably want to focus on strength more so than power. When you need to get your max up for a meet, probably be focusing on power. So like I said, I kind of like to start people off with higher reps, less weight, work them up to lower reps, etc. For my power lifters, I usually try and have them doing some kind of moderate singles all the way through, just so they don't lose their ability to walk out those heavy weights, to handle those heavy weights, to feel confident with those heavy weights. So always focus on both. Don't just do one or the other. You don't necessarily have to go heavy, but try and move it fast. You don't necessarily have to do really lightweight and really high reps. Do a little bit of both. Do some moderate reps, maybe even some high reps. Do high reps on your leg curls and stuff like that. Moderate reps on your Romanians, low reps on your squats. Vary them. You want to get the best results in terms of strength and size, vary your rep ranges. One rep range is not the best for anything. I don't really care what people say. Gotta lift heavy, gotta lift with volume. All the shit that people swear by, it all works. No one's really wrong unless they say that some other shit doesn't work. Oh, you can't get big doing low reps. Bullshit. Oh, you can't get strong doing high reps. Bullshit. It all works towards the same end result if you use it properly. And if you're not taking advantage of the methods you have to use, you're just not going to get as good of results as you theoretically could. So play around with it a little bit and see if you can't get the most out of your strength and power training. As always, guys, thanks for watching my videos. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Check out MuscleMasochist.com for approved products, apparel, online coaching, and stuff like that. Also doing a promotional sale just this month. Sign up for 3 months, get the last month of the year for free. Free Muscle Masochist t-shirt, and my prom deadlift program, because I've said, working incredible for people. Just ask anyone who's bought it. Literally, go find yourself some reviews. Haven't had a single negative review from anyone other than wishing there was more detail to the program so they could understand a little bit better. More pages of exercises explained, etc. Also, these wrist straps. A friend of mine sells these. It's a strongman. Really high quality wrap. I've never used a wrist strap as good as this one. Cerberus, I'm going to put the link in the video. This is a very tough wrap. When you put this wrap on, it is much more like a cast than it is a tube sock. If you're used to using some kind of flimsy strap or wrap, this is going to blow your mind. Very worthwhile product, very thick fabric, very cool for that matter. I really like it. Much more durable than other stuff I've seen. Much cooler logo and branding than other stuff I've seen. Really high quality stitching and stuff. Other straps, you know, or other wraps, this Velcro will start to tear. Had it tear off tons of times. This stuff seems super legitimate. Really strong stuff. I highly recommend it. I have tried tons of products over the years in terms of wrist straps. This is the best one I've ever used. Go ahead and check it out. Check out the other stuff he has. Really nice guy, really cool guy. You can check out his website and see what else. Got some lifting straps I highly recommend. I've been using them lately. Really like them. Check those out as well. And as always, guys, thanks for supporting my channel, and stay tuned for more.